What's up guys, it's Austin back with another 3 AM challenge I'm going to talk about. Today, I'm going to talk about the hosting game ritual. Now in this one, instead of playing hide and seek with a demon and trying to hide away from it as long as you can, this one, you are hosting a party and inviting spirits to have a party at your house. And it sounds a lot creepier than you think it is. So, let's get started with this. Alright, the hosting game ritual. Parties are fun, as long as you don't have uninvited guests. The hosting game, also known as the name Don't Look Back, for reasons that will become apparent as you read onward. As always, play at your own risk. You can have one player or more than one player. Requirements: a small, dark, empty room in your home. Your hosting room, ideally this room should have no windows. If however you do not have such room available to you, a room with windows may be used, provided that said windows may be completely covered up with cloth or a curtain. No outside light should be visible from inside the room. A writing implement and paper, so basically pen or pencil, a clock, watch, or anything analog for a timekeeping device to keep time. Do not use a cell phone, digital watch, or other digital device. You need 3 matches. Now, here comes the instructions. Begin at night. Keep your timekeeping device and the matches on your person at all times, so keep it on you at all times so that you have it. Turn off all possible sources of noise in your home. This includes telephones, televisions, computers, alarms, etc. Be thorough if your hosting room requires it. Draw the curtains or otherwise block the windows so that no light can be seen from inside the room. Enter your hosting room and turn on the light. If the room contains no lamps or overhead lights, use a flashlight, lantern, lit candle, or other portable light source. Candles, although correct in terms of atmosphere, may pose a fire hazard, so proceed with caution. Place your writing implement, which is your pencil, and piece of paper in your hosting room. Leaving the light source on, exit your hosting room, go to the furthest point in your home from the room and call, "I'll be ready soon." Move from room to room of your home, repeating this phrase in every room. Basically, you go to every room in your house and you say, "I'll be ready soon." You say that in almost every room in your house. So you let them know you're going to be available to have this party. And you're moving closer to your hosting room with each call that you're doing. When you arrive back at your hosting room, use your pencil to write the following message on the piece of paper. You are invited. A gathering hosted by, and then write your name. So I would write Austin. Takes place from the current time, like midnight or 3 AM. You just write the time, to an hour from the current time, so it could be 12 to 1 AM, 2 to 3 AM. Bring your friends, so that's what you write on the paper. Place the piece of paper in the middle of the hosting room. Stand in the doorway of the hosting room, facing it into the room, and call, "I'm ready, come on in." The gathering. Turn off the light and turn around. The open door to the hosting room should be at your back. You should be facing the darkness of your room, of your home. Take out your 3 matches. After a few moments of silence, begin counting out loud, starting at 1 and ending at 10. Do not look back. When you reach the count of 10, strike the first match. If the match lights on the first strike, hold it as it burns and greet your guests by saying, "I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming." Hold the match until it burns down as low as you can bear. If the match does not light on the first strike, drop it immediately and proceed to the next step. Do not look back. Strike the second match. If the second match lights on the first strike, hold it as it burns and greet more of your guests by saying, "I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming." Hold the match until it burns down as low as you can bear. If the second match does not light on the first strike, drop it immediately, proceed to the next step. Do not look back. Strike the third match. And if the third match strikes on the first strike, if the third match lights on the first strike, say, "Now everyone is here," and count from 10 once more. If you have done this correctly, you'll be able to hear or feel whispering, rustling, or a quiet "thank you" behind you. Do not look back. When your timekeeping device indicates the gathering's finishing time, say out loud, "Thank you for coming. Goodbye." Walk to the nearest light source and turn it on. The gathering is over and your guests have gone. If the third match does not light on the first strike, you have uninvited guests. This is the creepy part. Do not look back. Do not turn around. Do not pause to close the door. Run as quickly as you can to the nearest light source and turn it on. Additional notes. This game is best played alone, but you can use more than one person. Your guests may not feel welcome if they feel there's already a crowd present. Once the gathering has begun, do not, at any point, turn around or look behind you. Concerning uninvited guests, although turning on the nearest light source will end the gathering, do not assume that your guests have gone. It is recommended that you perform a purifying or cleansing ritual, as well as that you should avoid dark rooms in your home from then on. Alright guys, so that is the hosting ritual. It's a very interesting game. I may play it with one of my friends or something. I think it'd be really fun. So yeah, that's a scary game for this week. And yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.